Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Uninked. So for today's episode, we are going to explore the poem Tonight I Can Write the Saddest Lines by Pablo Neruda. I think it's safe to say that he is really one of my favorite poets. So the theme is definitely about love, loss, and nostalgia. And this is beautiful because it's a beautiful introduction to emotional poetry and deep reflection. So I'm sure every one of us have loved someone or something. It could be a person, it could be a pet, it could be a thing so deeply that even when they are gone, they still linger in our words. And so let's read this poetry first, and then we will explore and try to interpret it. Okay. So before diving or reading the poem, I'd like to talk a little bit about the author, who is Pablo Neruda. He was a Chilean poet known for his deeply passionate and melancholic love poems. Tonight I Can Write the Saddest Lines is one of his most famous, capturing the pain of lost love and the way memories haunt us. So let's read it together. Tonight I Can Write the Saddest Lines by Pablo Neruda. Tonight I can write the saddest lines. Write, for example, the night is starry and the stars are blue and shiver in the distance. The night wind revolves in the sky and sings. Tonight I can write the saddest lines. I loved her, and sometimes she loved me too. Through nights like this one, I held her in my arms. I kissed her again and again under the endless sky. She loved me. Sometimes I loved her too. How could one not have loved her great, still eyes? Tonight I can write the saddest lines, to think that I don't have her, to feel that I have lost her, to hear the immense night, still more immense without her, and the verse falls to the soul like dew to the pasture. What does it matter that my love couldn't keep her? The night is starry and she is not with me. This is all. In the distance, someone is singing. In the distance, my soul is not satisfied that it has lost her. My sight tries to find her as though to bring her closer. My heart looks for her and she is not with me. The same night, whitening the same trees, we of that time are no longer the same. I no longer love her, that's certain, but how I loved her. My voice tried to find the wind to touch her hearing. Another's, she will be another's, as she was before my kisses. Her voice, her bright body, her infinite eyes. I no longer love her, that's certain, but maybe I love her. Love is so short, forgetting is so long. Because through nights like this one, I held her in my arms. My soul is not satisfied that it has lost her, though this be the last pain that she makes me suffer, and these the last verses that I write for her. Let's explore the interpretation and reflection of this emotionally and thought-provoking poem by Pablo Neruda. And it reminds us that even when love is gone, even when the object of our affection is not there anymore, its echoes stay with us. The speaker acknowledges that love is over, but he still feels its presence. And he says, tonight I can write the saddest lines, as if poetry is the only way to express his pain. I think there's no really any other way to really express what you feel inside, except really through poetry and writing. I don't think that anything else can deeply really articulate what you really feel inside, except for those medium. And so he says, have you ever felt like words were your only outlet? And so the conflict of moving on. He repeats, I no longer love her, that's certain, but maybe I love her. This contradiction shows how hard it is to fully let go of someone we once loved. And so we constantly make up excuses in order for us not to move on, like using excuses like I need closure and stuff like that. But in reality, it's really, the bottom line is that it's really just hard to move on, and anything else like waiting for closure is just really one of those excuses of not really moving on, and probably because we're not really ready for it yet. And so yeah, give yourself some grace. Okay, so personal connection, and we can connect this. If you have a journal with you, definitely write this down. If you feel called to, you can definitely journal about this. How does this poem connect with you or resonate with you? You can start with this poem resonates with me because, and it doesn't necessarily have to be about a romantic partner. It can be about your pet. It can be about, you know, like your favorite toy or something like that. So you can definitely brief your personal experience about love, loss, or nostalgia. So to close, love even when it is gone. So love even when it is gone leaves an imprint on us. Have you ever experienced a love like this? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts on the poem. And if you love poetry and self-discovery, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Until next time, folks, thank you. I really enjoyed exploring this with you, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.